Well, today's show is entitled Learn Something New, and that may be for a hobby or it may be for a career, like the robotics behind me. How would you like to learn how to program robotics? Or maybe you want a job bartending, you'd like to learn how to bartend. We have things like that on today's show. We're even going to show you where you can get your pilot's license, maybe leading into a career in aviation. Stay with us. You don't want to miss 1 minute of today's show. I'm Mike Kilburn, and along with Renee Warner, we're out and about learning something new.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
You know, something that we learned is a great place up in Sunbury that's convenient, it's clean, it's nice, a lot of fun for the kids, and safe. And we learned more about fun in the jungle from Drew Tuttle. Well, I tell you, I'm about ready to get into a game of mini bowl. Well, Drew, good to have you and Fun in the Jungle on the show.
Thank you, Mike, for coming out and visiting us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, that's exciting. Well, tell some of our viewers a little bit about Fun in the Jungle and what you're going to find here in Sunbury.
So we are a mini family entertainment center, and we focus on kind of a comfortable atmosphere for family members, their kids, grandparents, and their grandkids. And we have basically 4 main attractions. So we have a play place, we have mini bowling, we have an arcade, and we have virtual reality here. Besides that, we do birthday parties and a lot of other fun activities. Sometimes we have painting activities, reading stories, things of that nature. So overall, it's meant to be just a fun, comfortable environment for family members of all ages. It's a unique experience. It's comfortable, you know, when you bring kids here, and I think that's part of the reason why we've grown so much is people recognize that, and they can let their guards down and have a good time with their kids and not feel like they have to be on guard the whole time that they're here.
Yeah, and that's a good thing in today's world, no
That's
question.
right.
Let's talk a little bit, Drew, about some of the recognition you received, because you have gotten a ton of recognition for this place and a lot of visitors, right?
We have. So we received the 2017 New Business of the Year Award through our Chamber of Commerce. We've had over 100,000 visitors come through the doors in the first year of operation. So probably pretty much the better reviews out in Central Ohio.
So what would you tell first-time visitors that are coming to Fun in the Jungle?
Couple things is first, follow us on Facebook, just because we run a lot of promotions, a lot of specials. We do that regularly. Consider visiting maybe through the weekday if you've never visited us before, just because it's not only prices are a little bit less, but it can it be a little bit less busy, so you'll be able to take in the full experience and get to do everything, as opposed to on a weekend when we have a lot of birthday parties.
Just come and have fun, right?
Having fun, yeah, you got it. So.
That's great. Well, give us some contact information where we can learn more. Maybe book a birthday party. Maybe just come up and just enjoy the facility.
Sure. So our website's funinthejungle.com. You can follow us on Facebook or Twitter. And other than that, we look forward to having anyone that wants to come on out soon.
Yeah, well, looks like a great place. Drew, thanks so much for being on the show. Thank you.
It.
Well, I can tell you personally, and from personal experience, there's nothing better than flying. And it is something that, boy, once you learn it, you're going to enjoy it for a lifetime. We had an opportunity to stop by and learn about not only for personal use, but maybe you may be thinking about an aviation career. And Pat Mooney is a retired Delta airline captain. He told us more about what the needs are in today's world. Well, Pat, good to have you and Sundowner Aviation back on the show.
Oh, I'm glad to be here and glad to have you down here. You know, it's always good to see you.
You know, we did a recent story on aviation and where aviation careers are. And, of course, you know, I'm a pilot and have enjoyed flying for a number of years. And I wanted to do it professionally at one point, but the money wasn't there, and I thought, and unlike you, who was a Delta airline captain and retired. Where is that stand today? Where is Aviation Careers going, and what are the needs?
Well, there's a huge shortage of pilots. If you get 1,500 hours and you have a multi-engine commercial, you can interview and usually get hired at all the regional airlines. To show you how short it is, the pay over the last 2 years has gone from about $19,000 to $20,000 to start to $45,000 to $50,000 to start at the regional airlines. So that tells you how bad they want people.
What caused the shortage then? I mean, when I was at that stage in my life, there was plenty of pilots. There was no jobs. It just seemed like there wasn't anything available.
Well, it's what happened is after World War II and Vietnam, you had all these pilots that are military pilots, so you had a glut of them. So you could hire them cheaply. And then what happened over time, especially after 9/11 and all that happened, is the airlines kind of went to pot, and nobody was really interested in it because you can't support a family on $19,000. So who's going to come in and spend $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $100,000 to get the training for a $20,000 a year job? So there wasn't anybody in the profession. And now they're all my age, 67. I was politely asked to leave the company at 65, by the FAA.
Sure. So let's talk about what does it take to get to that stage? Where do you start? Where do you finish?
Oh, man, it's a long process, and it's kind of a hard ordeal. First you got to get it private, then you're going to get an instrument, then you're going to get a commercial. Now, the commercial takes you to 250 hours. That's all out of your pocket. That's somewhere in the neighborhood between $35,000 and probably $55,000, depending upon who you go and how fast you do it. Then you have the slot between the 250 hours and the 1,000, 1,250, or 1,500 hours that you need to get your ATP. And the reason I gave you three numbers is that it depends upon where you go to school, how many hours you need.
Okay, so let's say I don't want a career in aviation.
Okay.
Let's say I just want to go out and fly just for the fun of it. What are my options?
Well, you can come down and get your private pilot license, and that costs somewhere about, we'll say $8,500 plus or minus a little. It depends upon how hard you want to work at it. You work hard, you show up a lot, it becomes cheaper. But about $8,500 and 40 hours, usually most people get it done in about 5 to 6 months. And then you have your license, and you can come down, rent an airplane from us or others, and go flying around. Maybe rent the airplane for the weekend and go on a trip.
Well, that's the thing that's interesting. I mean, again, this is learn something new, whether it's for your own personal fun or whether it's to do something in a career. And I'll tell you, I've had some great information today. So give us some contact information if I want to come down to Sundowner Aviation, start some lessons, and get things going.
All right. Well, we're located at the Lancaster Fairfield County Airport. Our phone number is 740-654-7001. Information on us can be found at sundowneraviation.com. If you want to know anything, just come down and see us. We're always happy to see you. We always got coffee on, and most of the time we have donuts.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You're an experienced airline pilot or retired airline pilot. You've got great information. You get a lot of knowledge about aviation and where it's going. You're a great guy to talk to. Pat, thanks so much for being on the show.
Oh, you bet. I'm glad to have you down. Thanks for coming.
How would you like to program robotics that work in a manufacturing environment and learning something new? Well, that's coming up in the show.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Well, if you're looking for a safe, low-impact, full-body workout that can transform your body, you've got to try Pure Barre. We talked to Kelsey and Natalie about how Pure Barre is the perfect workout for everyone. Well, Kelsey and Natalie, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thanks for having us out to Pure Barre. And I'm going to start with you, Natalie. Tell us exactly what is Pure Barre and how is it unique in the fitness industry?
Yeah, so Pure Barre is a full body workout. It's based off of Pilates and ballet. So we work to fatigue the muscles with small isometric movements. So when you're in class, you're working for that fatigue, that shaking, that burn in your muscles. So we're working for that full body fatigue. And that's why we say it's the safest, most effective way to transform your body, because we do get that fatigue really quickly in class. It's super unique because of the community that it builds. Not only are these our clients that we're working with, they're also our family that we end up bonding with.
So can it be for anybody, or do you have to be in shape already before you begin?
Nope, if you can hold on to a ballet bar, you can do Pure Barre. So it's for absolutely everyone.
Fantastic. I'm going to turn to you, Kelsey, because I know you guys just started a new class.
Yes.
Tell us about that, and then about your other classes that you offer here.
Sure. We offer 3 different class trainings. We really promote cross-training within the Pure Barre fitness world. And it's kind of been a newer thing since we've developed these 3 classes. We have Pure Barre, Pure Barre Classic, which Natalie explained very well. Pure Empower is a cardio-centric class, so anything to get the heart rate up. Burns a lot of calories. We see a lot of, again, fatiguing the muscles. We're still stretching them out. And then Pure Reform is our latest class, just introduced September 10th. It is resistance strength-based training. It's based off of our Pure Barre Classic, but we have top tubes, bottom tubes, and sliders to really create that muscle fatigue and create that resistance.
Tell us about your locations. Is it convenient for most people around the area?
Sure. Columbus is one big circle. So we have a spot at each circle: New Albany, Dublin, and then Grandview. Our oldest location has been there about 7 years. So what's unique to our studios is that if you buy a package at one of those studios, you can use it anywhere. So if you work downtown and you live in New Albany, feel free to pop on to any studio.
Fantastic. Well, how do we find out more information about Pure Barre so we can sign up?
Sure. Your first week is free. So hop on into any of our locations. You can also go to www.purebarre.com and just find the Grandview, New Albany, or Dublin location. We would be happy to get you all scheduled. And again, your first week is free. So take advantage of that and come in and try something new. You won't regret it.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you so much for telling us all about it.
We stopped by Tri-Rivers Career Center, specifically Ramtech, and this is where you can get a career in robotics. These guys are like on the leading edge of technology. So when we think about learning something new, you got to think about Ramtech here in Marion, Ohio. Well, Rich, so good to be back at Tri-Rivers Career Center and specifically Ramtech.
Great to have you here, Mike.
You know, since I was here the last time, and I know it's been a few years, I was so impressed with the program here. It is an amazing program. So let's get into it. What is the program? Let's talk a little bit about that. And how does it support Ohio's economic growth?
Well, at Tri-Rivers, we have Ramtech, which is the Robotics Advanced Manufacturing Technical Education Collaborative. And there was a need for workers in our community. So we thought, hey, we needed to build a facility that would create a 21st century workforce that would make Marion a very sustainable community for our manufacturing workforce. We try to have the latest equipment that industry needs so that our students can walk out of here and walk into a job and really understand what are the needs of that job when they get there and be able to run their equipment when they get there as well.
Well, how is Ramtech's model sustainable throughout the industry? And the question I would have for you is it taking jobs away from workers?
Well, those are good questions because we hear those questions a lot. But the sustainability is the fact that, you know, companies in this area, the baby boomers are retiring faster than they're being replaced. Honda and Whirlpool and all the major manufacturers there, they can't find a workforce anymore. They're struggling to find workers. And so sustainability is that we're training a workforce. We're also bringing in some revenue by training that workforce. And then the best thing is our high school students. We have 100 high school students in our programs here. They all get robotic training. And so they're able to go out of here and get great paying jobs. You know, last year, 19 of our 21 seniors had jobs within graduation time in a career field they want to be in. They're also getting school credit while they're here. So for the community, we're building a workforce.
Well, where are your students being hired at? I think that's what's important.
Well, all the major companies around here, Honda, Whirlpool, I mean, there's all kinds of companies, Hauser Racing. We have a lot of opportunities for our kids. And usually we have more requests for students than we have students to put out. You know, these students can make $60,000 to $100,000 a year and have great lives, by going to a facility like a Ramtech or a career center or getting a skilled trade job. So there are just tremendous opportunities in a facility like Ramtech.
And of course, we're all seeing manufacturing jobs come back to Ohio. So give us some contact information for folks who want to get enrolled, learn more about the program.
They can visit our webpage at ramtechohio.com, and we'll give you a call and we'll get you a job.
I got to tell you, man, some great information. Fantastic career for a lot of folks. Thanks so much for being on the show. Well, look at this beautiful glassware. Coming up a little bit later on the show, we're going to show you where you can learn how to do this, or you can even buy it if you want to.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/outandaboutcolumbus.
Well, have you ever wondered what it'd take to put yourself behind the bar? Well, we actually, on today's show, were able to learn something new, how you can become a bartender. And it takes you about 40 hours, but the pay is amazing. It's a great way to network with friends. We talked to Vanessa Long. She told us more. Well, Vanessa, thanks for having Out and About Columbus to the Columbus Bartending School.
Thank you for coming.
I've seen this school for years, and I always wondered about what goes on in here. So kind of tell our viewers what you teach, what do you offer here?
Yeah, so basically we're a 40-hour program regulated by the State Board of Ohio. So we teach everyone how to be an awesome bartender when they come to our school. So we teach them about a couple hundred drinks, beer, wine, customer service, upselling, everything that goes along with it, as well as making sure they serve responsibly too.
How big do your classes get?
We typically have about 6 to 8 students a class, but we do a day, an evening, and a weekend class, and also flexible schedules to work with everyone's schedule.
Is there anything that's extremely hard for people to learn to do this kind of work?
Mostly they get overwhelmed with all the bottles. There's a lot of liquor out there, a lot of different spirits, so that's the hardest part. But we make sure they get a lot of practice and repetitiveness so they can get familiar with it.
Yeah. Well, that and it's really a neat profession. I know people who do this, and they do very well at it. It's amazing the kind of money they make actually doing this. So let's talk a little bit about who would hire somebody that would come out of the school.
We've been here since the 70s, so we have a variety of places that hire our grads. You can go to the nightclubs if you like that atmosphere, but we also have people go to hotels, restaurants, country clubs, and then we also have a bartenders for hire business where our bartenders go out for private events and work for venues and weddings and corporate events too.
What other things does the Columbus School of Bartending offer besides the education?
We also do mixology courses and classes, so you can come in with a group of friends and we can teach you to make some mocktails at first, and then we can help you create your concoction and you can try it, and after you make it. We also do team building, birthday parties, all that too here, so it's a good fun experience for everyone.
No, she actually can sell them a bartending kit, is that right?
Yes. Like I said, our grads go out to a lot of private events, and which they love, and I give them a nice kit to get started, and they're prepared.
It sounds like a recession-proof job, no question.
Very true. Recession-proof, never going to go out of style.
Yeah, that's for sure. We'll give us some contact information, Vanessa, where people can learn more about the school and potentially enroll to become a bartender.
Yes, www.columbusbartendingschool.com. You can check us out on our Facebook too, and we also do Instagram.
Fantastic. Vanessa, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Well, you're looking for something fun, rewarding, and creative? Well, how about Glass Axes, where you can learn to blow glass? And they're into their fall season where they're doing little pumpkins and all kind of neat things. They even have a pumpkin patch show coming up October 5th to the 7th. And we talked to Alex Fresh, and she told us more. Well, Alex, good to have you and Glass Axes back on the show.
Glad to have you here this time of year.
What's really cool is this show I love because it's if you want to learn something new, whether it's a hobby or you want a new career, we kind of feature it all on this show, and I kind of enjoy that. And when I thought about things to learn, I've tried to blow glass before and done a horrible job, but I'm still working on it. I'm still there, still with you. But I know that you have a lot of holiday ornaments that you do, and a little show around it. So what do you do for the fall season then?
So we just added a bunch of new fall classes, which is really exciting. Everything from a mosaic football to Halloween-themed plates and jewelry that fit from spiders to mummies to all the great things. But our most popular has got to be all of our pumpkin glass. So we make blown glass pumpkins, pumpkin beads, and everything along the fall line that you could want.
Well, what about classes? Can I get a discount on classes here?
Now, we do classes during our specialty sales. So October 5th through 7th, we have our pumpkin patch sale coming up. It's our 11th year doing it. And it's discount on making your blown glass pumpkins and your pumpkin beads. So we always offer discounts during that weekend only. So it's a great time to come and play.
Yeah. Now, the pumpkin patch show, and that's the 5th to the 7th of October. What can people find here? What do they expect to see?
So they can see all sorts of fall-related glass. We'll bring in a bunch of our artists. They'll each have a table lined up with their kind of work. So you'll find fall-themed jewelry like pumpkins and bats and candy corn. And you'll see blown glass pumpkins because that's always our number one most popular item. But any fall thing you can imagine with leaves, anything that'll get you in the spirit.
You're saying during that you can get classes during that, and that'll be discounted, right?
You can, yes. So you can sign up on our website right now ahead of time for the pumpkin bead class and the blown glass pumpkin, and they're at a discount rate during that weekend only. And then the one thing that we offer during that class, maybe not fall related, but definitely fun, is we do walk-in spin art. You don't have to make a reservation ahead of time, and it's just like the spin art you remember as a kid.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, it's always a pleasure to come down here, see what's new, see what you guys are doing. Give us some contact information, Alex, to send some folks down and enjoy the fall here at Glass Axis.
Perfect. Well, it's great having you as always. You can always look up our classes on our website, glassaxis.org. You can stop in anytime during our open hours to browse our gift shop and gallery and see what's new. And you can always give us a call at 614-291-4250.
Fantastic. Let's go see if I can make one of these pumpkins.
Let's do it.
Well, eyelash extensions have become quite popular over the years. And if you're a licensed cosmetologist, you can become a technician and train with one of the best. At My Golden Beauty Academy, we spoke with Charlie and some of her students about what makes My Golden Beauty Academy one of the best places to learn. Well, Charlie, welcome to Out and About Columbus.
Oh, nice to be here.
Thank you for having us out to one of your eyelash extension classes. You know, eyelash extension business is such a big business, and there's a lot of money to be made, as well as people love their lashes. So tell us a little bit about the techniques that you teach here at My Golden Beauty Academy.
Oh, you know what? This is amazing. These are all techniques I've been doing for a while, and I love to share to everybody. I teach them, all my students, how to do basic eyelash extensions, how to do Russian volume eyelash extensions, and how to do the combination of those two techniques.
Well, what is a student going to receive after they take your class?
You know what? When the student train with My Golden Beauty Academy, they gonna get the certified to be eyelash extensions stylish. Then the big thing about this is my class is certified. You're gonna have like 12 CE hours certified from the State Board of Cosmetology in Columbus, in Ohio, I mean. And you're gonna get the professional kits included with the student fee. And the certificate certified to be trained with My Golden Beauty Academy.
So you're going to have everything you need to get your own business started, correct?
Oh, yes, I'm ready. You know, I've been doing this for years, so right now it's more students come to me, so it's more open. And I'm always here for all my students.
Well, let's hear what one of your students have to say about taking one of your classes.
I love the teacher. She's absolutely amazing. She's very patient with us. She lets us feel like even though we make a couple mistakes here and there, that, we'll get better with practice. So she's very encouraging to us.
I love the one-on-one training that they provide, and I love that they take the time to go in detail, and I really enjoy the theory and the practice time that they provide.
Well, Charlie, how do we find out more information about My Golden Beauty Academy so we can take one of your eyelash classes?
Oh, you can easily find me on my website, mygoldenbeautyacademy.com or mgbacademy.com.
And how about a contact phone number?
614-313-2237.
Fantastic. Again, thank you so much for coming on and sharing all this great information with us.
Oh, I'm so happy that to share my job, my dream job to everybody.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. ONAColumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to ONAColumbus.com and click on ONA Events.
We're back at Colerain Family RV, just down the street from Alum Creek on US 36, and we're talking to Jamie Toll, the sales manager. Jamie, welcome back to the show.
Hey, thanks, Mike.
The thing that I'm seeing now is we're moving into tailgating season, and man, there ain't nothing like having a motorhome, a trailer for those tailgating Saturdays during the football game. So what do you got for us today?
Absolutely. Today I have the 2019 Jayco Melbourne 24 AP. It's got a generator, it's got a freshwater holding tank, it has its own bathroom. What else could you need for tailgating?
You need a television. What's the game?
We've got that too, Mike.
Got that handled, so we're all set.
This RV is on a Mercedes chassis. It's a Sprinter chassis with a diesel engine, so good fuel economy. It's really small for a Class C, but it does have the slide to give you extra space when it's opened up. This table right here makes it into a nice bed sleeping surface, as well as overhead sleeping over the driver and passenger cab. Lots of storage on the inside and out, and then great touches on this particular model with the European style cabinets and the upgraded textured floor. This is absolutely beautiful.
Well, Jamie, I know you've got to have a great deal on this motorhome.
Absolutely. You're going to be shocked. This 19 Jayco Melbourne 24 AP has an MSRP of $141,917. Can you believe it? I'm gonna get it down to $99,999. And with about $2,000 down, your payment's only gonna be about $765 a month.
Well, Jamie, I understand you got a Sport Trek travel trailer that is just something else, an incredible deal on that.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go show you that one. This one's gonna blow your mind.
I'm ready to go.
Let's go. All right, Mike, here it is. The 2019 Venture Sport Trek Touring 322 VRL.
I'm assuming when they say touring, that means that's something good.
That does. Just a few exterior things you're going to notice. It's got frameless windows, makes a really nice, clean appearance.
Yeah.
Let me show you all about that.
Okay.
I'd always like to start out in the front of this camper because it is a full view windshield with a bench, a king-size bed, a second AC, and a fireplace. Coming back, we have a full-size bathroom with a corner stand-up shower with a glass front. It's gorgeous. And we have a full kitchen. We also have dinette chairs and a table instead of one of those little booths, recliners, and a fold-out sleeper sofa. But I want to let your viewers know real quick that they can see these two RVs as well as many others online at ColerainRV.com.
Yeah, well, like I've always said, this place is like an RV superstore here. So give us some contact information how folks can come and find you.
Sure. They can find us at ColerainRV.com, like I said, or they can drive north from Columbus on I-71, get off at exit 131. That's Route 36, Come west about 2 miles just across the reservoir, and you can't miss it.
Yeah, it's right there. It's pretty easy. Jamie, I tell you, once again, thanks so much. It was great seeing these. Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show and you learned some great information about learning something new. Remember, if you missed any of today's show, you can go to onacolumbus.com, and that's where you can see the show in its entirety. But you know what? Coming up next week, we are looking at Halloween fun. Renee and I are checking out some haunted houses. We're looking at some great farms to go out and enjoy pumpkin patches. So you do not want to miss next week's show. Remember, you can see it right here on ABC 6 at 10 a.m.